So imagine this, your phone rings, it's the hospital. They say your mom's had a stroke. She's stable, but she can't make decisions right now. We need someone to step in, and that person is you. No warning, no paperwork in place, just you, trying to figure out what's next while your heart's racing and your brain is already overwhelmed. That kind of call can turn your world upside down, and it happens more often than people realize. I'm Chris Johnson, a partner and attorney with Johnson McGinnis here in Tennessee. We talk to families every day who are going through exactly this scenario, and let me tell you, it's scary. It's confusing and it is stressful when you're suddenly expected to make medical and financial decisions for a loved one and you're not legally prepared to do it. Today, let's talk about what that plan looks like and why having one can make all the difference for your family. Let me start with a common story. A woman recently called our office. Her voice strained with worry. Her mother had suffered a major stroke and was now unable to communicate. Understandably, her daughter was desperate to help, but there was one major problem. Her mother had never created a power of attorney, and without it, her daughter had no legal authority to access bank accounts, pay bills, or even figure out what assets mom had. They had never discussed financial details, and now, in the midst of a health crisis, she was locked out of everything. Because her mother could no longer express her wishes or understand legal documents, it was too late to create the necessary powers of attorney. Her daughter's only option was to petition the court for a conservatorship, a lengthy, expensive, and very public process that puts the court in charge of her mom's financial affairs. And it didn't stop there. With no advanced healthcare directive in place, her daughter was left to make painful medical decisions based on guesswork. She constantly second-guessed herself and found herself in conflict with other family members who each believed they knew what mother would have wanted. Now, compare that with another family we worked with who had a life care plan in place. Same medical emergency, but a completely different outcome. Decisions were made quickly. Care was lined up. The daughter had legal authority to act, and instead of stress and arguments, the family focused on what mattered most, being there for mom. When a hospital says you're in charge now, it doesn't mean you suddenly get complete control. It means they need someone who's legally authorized to act. And if there's no legal paperwork, no healthcare directive, no power of attorney, you might be stuck. You may be required to undergo a time-consuming court process to become a conservator. You may encounter roadblocks when trying to pay bills or make healthcare decisions. And the stress, well, it can be overwhelming. That's precisely why we build life care plans for families. A life care plan is more than a legal document. It's a complete strategy. It's your roadmap for navigating a crisis today while planning for tomorrow. We create customized life care plans tailored to your family's specific needs. If your loved one is already in a crisis, such as a recent fall, stroke, or hospital stay, we can develop a crisis life care plan to address the immediate situation and stabilize everything quickly. Here's what's typically included. Legal planning. We handle powers of attorney, healthcare directives, estate plans and trusts, as well as deed transfers to protect assets. Care coordination. You'll have a team helping you choose the right kind of care, whether that's in the home, in an assisted living, or a skilled nursing environment. Advocacy will help you speak up for your loved one and guide you through the tough conversations with doctors, facilities, and agencies. And then public benefits. We help families qualify for programs like Medicaid, which we call TennCare, or VA benefits without compromising their long-term care or their long-term goals. And financial protection. We guide you through asset restructuring, like using irrevocable trusts, retitling property, or establishing special needs trusts when appropriate to preserve your parents' home and savings whenever possible. Ongoing support. As circumstances change, we update the plan accordingly. New health issues come up, or if your loved one needs more help, you don't have to start over. We adjust the plan and keep going forward. And here's something else. You're not doing this alone. With a life care plan, you have a dedicated team, including attorneys, elder care coordinators, public benefits specialists, helping you navigate this journey every step of the way. These plans aren't just about getting through today's crisis. They're about preparing for the future. They help you manage the next few weeks and the next few years, and sometimes the rest of your loved one's life. That means fewer emergencies, less family conflict, and more confidence in every decision you make. So if you've ever asked yourself, what would I do if that hospital call came tomorrow? You're already thinking in the right way. Let's take the next step together. At Johnson McGinnis, we'll help you create a life care plan that gives you real answers, real support, and absolute peace of mind. You don't have to wait for the crisis to hit. You can be ready now, prepared before the crisis, and we'll help you get there.